Hey guys, welcome to episode 2 of Road to Richness Season 2. In this video I'm going to just be showing you a bunch of things I'm going to be working on before I get to episode 3 and continue on with the series. I'm getting real close to doing some stuff, so I don't have any in-game clips because all I've been doing is the same thing. I'm going to be talking about some skills and some other things I'm going to be working on in the long run to help me make some more money. First off, my top priority is dungeoneering. I'm currently level 76, so I'm getting real close. I think I have 100,000 tokens, so that's about halfway there. But I think the Arcane stream necklace was 50,000 tokens, so had I not bet that, I'd be at 150,000, so I'm getting real close. I'm also getting close to frost dragons. Now on the screen you'll see I said chaotic longsword, and that is what I plan to get because it is better for bossing than the rapier is. And I know all you guys are going to be like, oh, you're a retard, but that's okay because I'll get the rapier eventually. I'll get it next. And then also I'm working my way towards frost dragons. I'm getting close to that too. And once I get that, that's some good money, especially if Jagex is going to come out with this bot nuke soon. So we'll see how that goes, and that is my first priority. My second priority is 80 ranged, and maybe even a little higher than that. This is primarily for Royal Dragonhide, and as I get more dungeoneering experience for the chaotic crossbow. Royal Dragonhide is important for me, so I can do Revenants, because I still want to try those because of the luck I've had before. And then also it's just for generally hitting better. And there's tons of bosses and things that are weak to range, so it's definitely a helpful thing to have. In the long run, you can use it at necks and all kinds of good stuff like that. And it's not too bad of a skill to train. I think most of my training is going to be done here at the bandit camp, just kind of using some prayer potions and stuff, so we'll see how all that goes. And I'm at level 74 right now, so I've got a decent amount to go, but I will work on that more after I get my dungeoneering done. So once I've got my two main priorities done, my third side priority is to get 80 plus attack and strength. Now I'm currently level 80 attack and 79 strength, so I don't have much work to go, but basically the whole point here is I just want to get as much higher than I am now so I can get better hits, primarily for bossing, and then also getting 80 strength will allow me to use the chaotic maul, which is a low priority chaotic for me. I will definitely get it eventually, but it's not one of my high priority ones. I'm going to be doing most of my training at the armored zombies because I tried it and it's super good. That's what this is right here. So that won't take me long to get that, but once I get 80, I'm going to keep on going so I can do some more bossing. But like always, that's after I finish my ranged and dungeoneering first. So now for my fourth priority, which is questing and the Dominion Tower. The reason I have these grouped together, by the way, is because I still have like 6 quests I think left till I can unlock the Dominion Tower. So I'll just do some quests for that, so it's kind of in the same group. But anyways, this one's a little crazy. I don't really get how the Dominion Tower works, but I have a basic idea. Anyways, I look to unlock Dreadnips and Dominion gloves. I know there's some requirements and stuff for those, and that it'll take me a long time to get them, but I think after a lot of some time and some work, I'll get it eventually. And then also, now that I have Ganodermics and stuff, people say that Nomad's pretty easy with Ganodermics, so maybe I'll be able to do Nomad's Requiem or something. I mean, I'm not too far off from the requirements, and I can get rewards like the Soul Wars cape, so we'll see how all that works out. And that is my fourth priority, one of my lowest priorities that I'll just be doing kind of as a side thing when I get bored. So we'll see how all this goes, and that's about it for my goals. So once I get all these skills and stuff completed, I need to be able to afford some bossing gear with the new updates of the God Wars dungeon. all the bosses are like tons more profitable now, and I'd like to make some money from them. But first I got to be able to afford some gear. So after getting those skills, I'll have a chaotic, and I'll also be able to do revenants. So my first starter gear, which is gonna be mainly a barrow set and a chaotic, along with like D boots and other stuff like that. That's gonna be my starting gear, and it'll cost me about 5 mil, and I want to make this money from revenants. So basically about one decent drop or something like that should be enough, and that should also pay for any supplies I will need, and then I can go to godswords dungeon and make more money that way. Or if I get 85 dungeoneering, I can also do frost dragons to make this. That's about 2-3 hours of work, because of how profitable they are, and then I'll have enough. So we'll see how everything goes. It'll either be revenants or frost dragons depending on how much dungeoneering I do. And then I'll be able to start my bossing with a team in this low level gear setup. So once I get some more money going, my high level gear is going to consist of just replacing the barrels gear for Bandos, and I'm just going to keep my chaotic along with that. This will cost around 20 mil, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. And I look to make most of this money through godswords dungeon. That'll take about one or two good drops depending on what drop it is. I could get like tacits, or I could get the new Saradomin amulets. So or I could even get just a Bandos hilt. So it all depends on the drops. And if I don't have a good team to go with, so like I've got no friends who want to go and stuff, then I can also go back to the good old revenants and frost dragons. And once I get gear like this, doing things like Bandos will be much easier, and I'll be on my way to making a lot more money, and then it'll be a lot more fun. The series will be more exciting and all that good stuff. If you guys want to join me for some bossing, just add me in the game, or you gotta let me know you're gonna add me because I have it on private, or you can join my friends chat. I'm not always in it, but you can join it whenever you want. And if you want to help out with the bossing, that'd be great. We'll do coin share and stuff, but enough of those details for now. That's about it. That's all the gear I'm gonna need, and then I'll be ready to go. I'll be like bossing like super good, because I can't come up with anything better to say. Yeah, bye. So that pretty much wraps up another episode of Road to Richness. I know this wasn't a very good episode. I didn't do anything, but I have made lots of progress. I just haven't, it's just been slow, and you can't really make a video about it. So that's basically what I'm going to be working on now. It shouldn't take too terribly long before episode 3 is up, because those goals, those priorities won't take too long, except for the small priorities. And then I'll be ready to boss. I think I'm going to try to do some live streaming for you guys for this. I might have found out how to live stream without being a partner, so if I can, then I'll be doing lots of that. And I'll be doing lots of godswords dungeon and revenants and frost dragons and all kinds of good stuff, making lots of money, and then I'll go from there. So if you guys like this video, please give it a like. Subscribe if you want to watch more of this series. If you want to see a more interesting series, or more interesting episode, because this one isn't very interesting. But once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in episode 3.